I've actually tried filming this a couple times and I've just ended up screaming at my camera because I don't want this to be a massive ramble, but I want to say the right things. Yeah, this is kind of just an update. I'm struggling a little bit at the moment. Things have been weird for me the last week. I'm okay now. I've recognised that, you know, my mindset needs to change. Not so much my actions, but my thoughts towards my actions. I don't know if this will make sense in a minute. But basically, about 10 days ago, I started, you know, being a lot more health conscious. It was a good thing. I did it with good intentions. I've got a holiday coming up. You know, I want to be fit for that because in Edinburgh I literally died. Like, we get up like 3 steps and my legs would be screaming because my muscles are weak. I don't mind my body at the moment. I'm never going to be that person that's like, I hate my body, because, you know, I am body positive. But just fitness is just something I'm passionate about at the moment. I don't know, I go through phases where I really like my fitness and then I just like treating myself. I'm fine with that. And at the moment I'm just in a fitness stage. And then about a week ago, I think it was exactly a week ago, I cut out dairy temporarily. I'm just doing it for a couple of weeks at the most to see if that's what causes me to bloat so much 24/7. I don't have a problem with bloating, but it would be nice to know why it happens. I was also kind of just curious as to if I could actually cut out dairy, because I do live off of dairy so much. I literally live off of butter, milk and cheese. I usually have to force myself to find the motivation to work out, but this time around it's been very easy. I literally jumped straight back into doing like long workouts, whereas usually I would build up my stamina. Is that the right word? I don't know. Like, it got to the point where I literally could not wait to work out, and this is just in like the last week we're talking. I just could not wait to work out all the time, which is a good thing, but for me that's not normal. I was like, that's a bit weird, you know, why am I so passionate about this all of a sudden? Something that also shocked me is how easy I have found it to cut out dairy, you know, considering I am someone who literally lives off dairy. I wasn't tempted by dairy at all. I wasn't craving it. I wasn't missing it, which I didn't expect. Like, it shouldn't be that easy for someone who loves dairy. And when I asked myself why that was, I kind of realised that it was probably a little bit more deeper than, you know, this just being a little experiment. It started off with good intentions, so did my exercising, but I feel like without me realising, by making these rules for myself, these, you know, like trying to eat a little bit more healthy, cutting out dairy just temporarily, working out, they might be with good intentions and they might be healthy habits, and it was all fine to start with, but very, very quickly I feel like my eating disorder used that control that I was having over my diet as a way to sneak back in. Because, you know, they're rules that I've made myself, they're restrictions. They might be with good intentions and they might be healthy, and I know restrictions, especially in eating disorder recovery, is usually a negative term, but I feel like, you know, by restricting dairy I was helping myself. I still am. I'm not gonna stop doing that unless, you know, it does get too far. Like, I feel like I'm just recognising it now. It's not like dangerous at the moment. I'm gonna stop cutting out dairy and working out so much if it, you know, if I can't shift these thoughts, but this is just very early days. It's been a week and I'm being very conscious about it now. I'm very aware that my eating disorder is a little bit louder than it usually is. I'm trying to have more control over my fitness, over my health, over my diet in a good way, but it's still, you know, a person in eating disorder recovery trying to control their diet. My eating disorder is trying to creep back in. Everyone's journey is so different and we struggle with different things. I am one of those people, let me know if you're the same, but I am all or nothing. So I will do something wholeheartedly, I will put my soul into it, or I will not do it at all. So when I was recovering, when I was fighting my eating disorder thoughts in the very early stage, I let myself eat whatever I wanted. I've mentioned this before. I wasn't very health conscious. I was just focused on recovery and not restricting and doing the complete opposite of that. I wasn't overeating, but I was like letting myself eat whatever the hell I wanted, whether that was a load of crap, a load of unhealthy foods. I don't think I overate, but you know, to an extent, I think I slightly overdid eating whatever I wanted because I was, you know, trying to overcome my eating disorder thoughts, and that was all well and good then. I could do that now if I wanted to, and whatever weight I put on, I just tell myself, you know, that I love my body. But the second I try and be a bit more health conscious, my eating disorder creeps in, and that is why I have struggled since January to find my balance of eating healthy and also letting myself eat what I want and not restricting. Because I'm either eating whatever I want and putting on like a little bit of unnecessary weight. I don't believe in unnecessary weight, but you know what I mean. Or my only other option is to try being a bit more health conscious, being able to eat what I want, which is more healthy than I have been in the last couple of years, because I'm just so over recovery, you know. I don't want to be eating whatever the hell I want because I'm trying to prove to myself. I just want to be able to eat like a normal person, not someone who is recovering and trying to prove to themselves that they don't have to follow anorexia's food rules. Like now I've gotten so far into recovery, almost 2.5 years, that I am at a point where, you know, I want to be able to work out and eat healthier and just be a fitness freak for a while if I want to be a fitness freak. And yes, I could just eat whatever the hell I wanted and put on more weight, but I don't want to keep doing that. I just now want to be able to, you know, do fitness if I want to do, you know, work on my fitness levels and eat healthy. I want to tone up. My muscles are so awful. I've been in bed the last 2 days, dosed up on codeine from the doctors, because I have reoccurring back problems because how weak my muscles are. Carrying on with the dairy-free diet and the exercising isn't going to be as easy as just letting myself eat what I want and putting on weight. But this is the path I want to choose, and it is going to mean that I'm going to, you know, have to deal with these eating disorder thoughts and overcome them. Because if I try to control my diet, then my eating disorder creeps back in. I want to be able to control my diet without my eating disorder creeping in, and I'm going to teach myself how to do that. It's probably going to be really hard and take a long ass time, but I don't care. Like, I want to be able to look after my body and to exercise and stuff without feeling guilty that I'm restricting or all of that nonsense, because I'm not. People live like this. Like, you know, there's so many healthy fitness people. Like, I want to be able to live like that. I'm not saying I want to look like them. I don't care what I look like. I really don't. But yeah, this is just my relationship with food, not my body this time, I think. I wanted to sit down with you and explain, you know, what I'm going through and stuff, how I'm going to overcome it, and just keep you up to date, because you're probably going to notice a difference. This is a whole new chapter of my recovery. I'm not going to not tell you about it. These might just be noodles, but it's like a big challenge. Because carbs and, you know, stuff like that, especially with working out and stuff, has been something that I've accidentally become quite obsessive over. Yeah. But yeah, today I'm not going to show you all that I eat, but I will, you know, show you if I'm challenging myself, or, you know, basically just explain a little bit my thought process and how I'm putting into action the things that I was mentioning earlier. Oh my god, there's a fly. Oh my god, there's two. So I found a way to, like, compromise. I'm not having, like I'm still having a fairly healthy dinner, but I'm not eating boring. I'm not being strict with, like, my healthy foods, you know? So I'm making a chicken korma, or, like, okay, I'm not making it. I'm microwaving chicken breasts and using a pre-made sauce. But yeah, I'm really not making it. Korma, a creamy coconut curry, mild. This is really embarrassing. But yeah, I still get my protein for the muscle with the chicken. But, you know, it's not just boring like chicken salad or, you know, something that I wouldn't usually eat. just for the sake of being healthy. And I think I'm also going to have, because there's not a lot of chicken here, I am going to have like half a naan, I think, because the naans I have with me are really kind of big. I've already ruined the pan. We've literally just cleaned it. This looks really unappetizing. And then I'm going to have some naan bread as well, garlic naan and coriander, because they're my favourite naan breads. I'm already feeling a little bit better. I'm excited to do the shop probably tomorrow, so I can get, you know, like some dairy-free ice cream. I might try that. I know Ben & Jerry's have got one, but I'm not paying £5 for for a pint of ice cream. But I'm only going to do it for another couple of weeks at the most, because that's how long it takes for dairy to leave your system. Also, once I've bought my car and come back from Italy, I really need to think about getting a camera, because, like, to be honest, I think it's just my lighting. I just need like a ring light or something to go on my phone, and that will make my videos look better. Yeah, I've just been enjoying challenging my current eating disorder thoughts. I am just getting ready to go to Laser Quest. I'm not going to play a game because I'm not really into Laser Quest, but afterwards we're going to Frankie's and Benny's, which would be nice, just an excuse to get out of the house basically and see my family, because I haven't left the house in days. Back from Laser Quest and Frankie's and Benny's. I had a really nice day out. I'm really stressed because this whole car finance thing is just going to shit basically. They keep sending me like errored documents that I then have to re-sign. I literally spent hours yesterday sorting it out, and then they made a mistake, so I had to start all over again today. Told them I was going out, but they still tried to bloody get me to do it. I was like, I'm busy. To be fair, the company have been quite good. They just keep making mistakes, like silly little mistakes. So now it's going to delay me getting my car at least another couple days, if not a week. So I'm not happy about that. Can I just go back to bed for another 3 days? And then I saw my ex at the garage, because that's just my luck. I haven't seen him for 5.5 months, and then I see him twice in a week. So as you can see, I'm a little bit stressed right now. And one of my dresses for holiday has just arrived. I have a lot of other stuff that I'll either show you in this video or in the next video I post. I just love like the vintagey, girly looks. I'm either really grungy or really basic, hello, or really like girly and vintagey. Because these are just basic clothes that are on the shelves when I walk into a shop, and I like them. So it's easy to dress like a basic person. But yeah, I'm going to try this dress on. It looks very cute. And it's bodycon, which I like because it shows off my curves. I need to clean my mirror. I like this dress. I like it a lot. Apart from the straps being a little loose, which they like usually are on me because I'm very short.